about seduction is, in simple terms, manipulation. How do you get people to do what you want by not being forceful, by appealing to the emotions rather than the intellect? Seduction really is it gives you the weapons of war, but for times of peace. It's not as if the war ever really ends, but you need to keep your adversary or your clients or your competitors or even your partners, you need to keep them aligned with your vision. So some organizations do it with policy and get their staff to think that they have the greatest place to work. Some others do it with their products, and they keep you so attracted and so loyal to their products that you don't know when you give up the power of choice. Because in marketing, consumers should hold the ultimate key, the power of choice, so they can choose one brand over another. But when seduction comes in, you gradually give up that power of choice, and you're just stuck. You don't know why, you don't know how, you don't know when. You just realize that you need more and more and more of that brand. The entire art or the entire process of design is somehow set off on that path. But in this part of the world, we usually design consciously. Yeah, so we design for convenience, we design for functionality. Once people use my products, they can buy, so it becomes transactionary. But it gets to a point where you may need to start designing for addiction. Because if you don't keep your consumers addicted, you will go out of business. The most important thing in a design process is about the soul of the design and the soul of that project. If you don't find the soul of that project, you probably would never make great design out of it. So everything has a soul. That soul is the reason for that thing being. It could be a book, it could be a piece of music, it could be that soul, that thing. Once you find the hook of that thing, the thing can be anything you want it to be. I keep saying the thing because it could be anything. Yeah? So once you find the soul of that project, you would find that you can do anything you want with it and consumers will follow you anywhere. Every design process or project starts off like like an adventure, like a conquest. Like say you want to go spin girl or you want to go pursue guy. And that in itself is what design is. It's a plan. It's a framework of different sets of activities with one or a set of specific objectives. So really it's like a chase. So it's like a chase. Yeah? But the chase is not by default, it is by design. And then we'll get to how we get into the entire process of design and how do we, kindle desire, because attraction is the entire basis of any seductive process. If there's no attraction, then it's a problem. But you see, for attraction to be there, you need to put on things that attract. So whether it is your voice, guys tend to change their voice. They might leave their beard, they might shave. Anything that you think might give you a leg up. And then what is the seduction experience itself? This is the entire gamut of things that you are going to have to do or not do to enhance that experience. And at the end of the day, how do you keep them stuck? Addiction is the ultimate key. What I'm saying therefore is that the two most important questions for almost any designer who wants to design a product, yeah, that will achieve addiction, or you want to design a service, or you're required to design a service or an experience that requires that your consumers stay glued and stuck. You have to understand these two things. The questions are: one, how and why is this my design going to be effective? And what does the answer mean for the future of our business? So design can influence the experience a consumer has with all of a company's touch points, and this can culminate in an overreaching perception of the company's entire brand. So how do you seduce by design? You need to understand a couple of things.
What is it that your consumers want? What compulsions drive them? So designers who design for addiction have our move button.